Today's video is all about pickleball, but it's also not about pickleball, so stick with me. If you're new here, I'm Megan. I've lost 125 pounds using compounded tirzepatide. I started in August 2023, weighing 243 pounds. I could have never imagined that I'd be standing here today on a pickleball court telling you about something that I love doing. I've been maintaining my weight right around 118 pounds for over a year now, and pickleball is something that has come into my life that is what I call active fun. I've spent over 2 years building the very best version of myself that I could. Eating right, exercising, taking my shot, learning to retrain my brain around food, and building a life that I love. And part of that life is pickleball. I have never been athletic in my entire life. I was always more of an inside kid. I was the one reading or being creative, a person who prefers books to balls. But after losing 125 pounds, I felt a shift in my body. I felt lighter in so many ways, not just weight. I felt more capable and like I had permission to try things that I had never tried before and try new things that maybe I was scared of doing. Day one of my weight loss journey, I started walking. I walked and walked and walked until the pounds started melting away. I also started strength training. Strength training is so important to build your muscles, especially as we are losing weight quickly. We can be losing more muscle than we want to. So I wanted to keep the muscle that I already had. So I did start strength training right away. Once I had lost 100 pounds, I felt like I was in a whole new body and I was ready to take on more with the body that I had. So I started really strength training in earnest, like seriously to build muscle, not just strength training to keep the muscle that I had. I started doing what I call man workouts, where I was working out in a way that I was building muscle and really changing the composition of my body. I actually can't remember the first time that I heard of pickleball. I think somebody invited my husband and I to play at a place called Chicken and Pickle, which is a fun entertainment chain where there is food and pickleball. And it was pretty fun. So I remember buying some paddles on Amazon, and my kids and I would stop on the way home from one of our activities during the week. This was during the phase where I was losing weight. And we would stop so that we could play pickleball on a free court that is at a church nearby. I was trying to find more ways to use my body and be active with my kids. And stopping and doing this once a week just fit the bill. It was the perfect opportunity for us to get a little exercise during the school day. Well, one day I was driving and I was about 5 minutes away from my house and I saw a sign for a new place that said Epic Pickleball. And I said, oh my gosh, what is that? Let me call them and see. Well, they weren't open yet. They called me a couple weeks later and said they were opening and they were starting a new league and they actually needed one more person for their league and the league was starting tomorrow. So I had to decide really quick and I thought, a league? I have only played a few times with my kids. I didn't even know the rules for how to play an actual game, but something in me said yes. And that's such a big change from the old me. The old me when I was in a bigger body, when I was hiding and trying to make myself the smallest version of myself that I could because my outside appearance was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I was hiding from the world. I didn't want to meet any new people. I didn't want to do anything new. I didn't want to have anybody looking at me in any way. I didn't want to attract any attention to myself. And once I was losing weight, I was still in the process of it. I hadn't lost all of the weight that I would ultimately lose, but pretty much immediately, even 5-10 pounds down, I just started to get a confidence that was new to me and something that I hadn't experienced in a very long time. This newfound confidence is what led me to say yes to playing in this pickleball league. And I'm so glad that I did. I was able to learn the rules, learn alongside a group of people who were also starting out for the very first time. And it's just such a fun experience. We played once a week for 6 weeks and learned to play the game together and learned to love the game together. One of the coolest things about pickleball is that it is almost universally accessible to just about anyone. If you can walk, you can probably play pickleball. I will be honest. I get beat all the time on these courts right here by people who are in their 70s, approaching 80, and some of them really don't move all that great in natural life. I'll look at somebody and think, oh my gosh, this person's really struggling to walk in the door, and then they beat me really bad on the pickleball court. And I think that's one of the best things about pickleball is that we can come together with people who come from all walks of life. I have never had so many friends in a range of ages than I've had since starting playing pickleball. There are just not that many experiences where you can get people in their 60s and 70s and people in their 20s and 30s getting together, having fun together regularly. Besides the physical aspect of it, pickleball is amazing for your mental agility also. It is a mind game. Working on your hand-eye coordination and your reflexes and keeping your mind sharp, I think is so important. And the older people that I talk to here playing pickleball tell me that that is one of the main benefits that they get from playing this awesome game. So it took me 10 months to lose 100 pounds. During that 10 months, I was working so hard. I was walking several times a day for 30 minutes to an hour at a time. I was putting in the work. I was strength training 3 to 6 days a week sometime. I was doing Pilates at a Pilates studio 2 to 3 times a week. I was really trying my best to make sure that my body was changing in the very best ways, that I was becoming the fittest person that I possibly could become. And now all of that work is so important. And I would encourage anybody, take a look at what you can do in your life to become the fittest person that you can be. We are all starting at different levels. We are all starting at different ages and with different abilities. So what you can do might look different than what I can do. And I think we just have to figure out, where are we and where can we go with our body? But in addition to all of that hard work that we're putting in to our bodies and improving ourselves, I think we would all benefit from having some sort of an outlet to have active fun, which is what I think pickleball is. I also love doing things like hiking with friends. It's a way that I can get 2 hours of conversation uninterrupted with friends that sometimes I don't get that time with because we all have kids who are constantly interrupting or needing things. And we have busy schedules and places to go and people to meet. But when we have 2-3 hours on a hiking trail and can have that uninterrupted time, that is so special to me. And that is another version of this active fun that I think is an essential component to a weight loss or strength training journey. Having an outlet for active fun gives purpose to all of that work that you're doing. Losing weight and living in a smaller body is not the end goal. It shouldn't be the final result and what we're aiming for. Hopefully, if you are on a weight loss journey, if you're trying to lose weight, or if you have lost weight and are starting to transition into a maintenance lifestyle, you are starting to think about what comes next. I hope you can start to look further down the road, past weight loss, and to the bright future that is lying ahead. And I sure do hope your future includes some active fun, and maybe it's pickleball. So I thought I'd just share a little bit about pickleball and why I love the game so much, because if I can convince even one person to try it, my job is done here. Okay, so first of all, pickleball people are the nicest people you will ever meet. I'm not even kidding. I have played pickleball at several places like this. This is my favorite one. If you're in San Antonio, you have to check out Epic Pickleball. It is really close to my house. The people who own it are just the nicest people, and it's basically like a pickleball family here. But I have played pickleball in other cities around the country, and I think it is a universal fact that pickleball people are just nice. We all are obsessed with the game so much that we will do whatever it takes to get other people to enjoy the game too, and to help you enjoy the game. So don't be shy and don't feel like you have to know everything before you jump into your first pickleball experience. I promise there are people who will help you out. So first step is just find a place near you. You're going to fall in love and you're going to be so obsessed with it that you want the place to be pretty convenient to your house so that you can get there in like 5-10 minutes, because you're probably going to end up going like 3-4 times a week like me. Here in San Antonio, we have a lot of outdoor free pickleball courts, and that might be something that you have in your area too. So definitely check that out and see if there are outdoor courts near you. Now, we don't have the best weather here in San Antonio. We spend maybe like 6 or 8 months of the year like where it is too hot to be outside in the sun all the time. And then basically winter, when we can be outside, we're dying from allergies. Thankfully, we do have a lot of indoor places like this to play. Now, they of course have a cost that comes with them, but my husband and I look at this like it's our entertainment. It is family fun. It's like we were going and playing mini golf somewhere, or we were going and doing an activity as a family. Pickleball has just become the activity that we do as a family. Most places will have some sort of membership where you can pay either a monthly membership or a yearly membership and get to play a certain amount of times a week or play at a discount for a certain number of times. Every place is a little bit different, but I think finding a couple of places that are convenient to you is a good first step. Once you found a place, find a couple YouTube videos that tell you about the rules of pickleball. Honestly, the rules are so confusing and it will make way more sense when you get out on the court and play with some other people who actually know the rules and know how to score it. It's kind of like tennis if you've played tennis before. I basically only played tennis in PE, so take that with a grain of salt, but people tell me that it's kind of like tennis. You usually play pickleball as doubles, so you'll need a partner and then you play against two other people. The cool thing about pickleball is that people are always ready and willing to jump in and play with strangers. So at most places and at like public parks, you'll find what you call open play, where you don't need a partner and you don't need your own group of people to play with. You can just show up as a single. I know that sounds scary. That might sound intimidating. And so you might look for a place that has beginner specific open play. So you're only playing with beginners. I know that's what I preferred in the beginning. Once you get the gist of it, it is important to play with some people who are better than you. It does help you get better. But in the beginning, I was super intimidated. I just wanted to play with people who were at my level and learn the rules and get more comfortable running after balls and things like that. And again, here I want to reassure you that you do not have to be athletic, fit, thin, skinny, at your goal weight. You have to be none of those things to try pickleball. It is so fun and so appealing and one of the fastest growing sports because it has a really low barrier to entry. I'm telling you, if you can walk, you can give it a try. My mom actually came and played pickleball. You might know her from her YouTube channel, Health at Any Cost. She's Barb, and she came over Christmas and played a little pickleball, and she was super hesitant to do it, and I think had a lot of fun doing it. You also don't need a lot of equipment to play pickleball. If you're gonna go play at a public park, you probably wanna have a couple of balls that you can play with, and you wanna have your own paddle. If you're playing at a facility like this, you might check. They often will give you loaner paddles and they provide balls for open play. When you go buy your paddle, if I have one piece of advice for you, it's don't go to Dollar Tree and buy a paddle. Paddle actually makes a big difference when you're getting started in pickleball, so you wanna use the very best paddle that you can without spending a ton of money. A really good startle paddle that I can recommend. I love these Friday paddles, and I feel like they are the best paddle for the budget, and bonus is they're really cute too. Okay, so I don't know if I did a good job convincing you, but the truth is you don't have to love pickleball as much as I love pickleball, but I do highly recommend trying to find some sort of active fun you can do in your life to use this new body that you are building, to use the gift that you've given yourself to have fun with it. Maybe for you it's something else. Maybe it's hiking. Maybe it's dancing. Maybe you want to get back to playing basketball with friends. Somebody recently was telling me about playing disc golf. Maybe it's swimming. There are so many options when it comes to finding active fun in your life, and the key is finding something that lights you up and brings you joy and makes you want to get out into the world and use your body in a way that fills you up. This really is the best kind of gift that you can give to yourself. I have always been more of an extrovert. I am somebody who loves connecting with people and loves meeting new people and finding things in common. I've never met a stranger who I have any trouble talking to. I did not struggle with obesity my entire life. I was able to pretty much maintain my weight for most of my adult life until after I had my third baby. I had hit 35 and I think my hormones were just changing and completely out of whack, and I started gaining weight really quickly. I had some things going on in my personal life that were just stressful, and I started turning to food for comfort. I gained 75 pounds in a year and then continued to gain every single year after that. During the years when I was gaining weight, I felt my personality start to shrink. I started to notice that instead of finding opportunities to connect with people, I was shielding myself and drawing inward and disconnecting from the world and hiding away as much as I could because mostly the shame. I was ashamed of my life and I was ashamed of the way that I was looking, and I didn't want to present myself like that to the world. That is such a hard thing to say, and I don't want anybody to think, oh, now I'm in a thinner body, so now that's when I let go of the shame and I'm able to interact with the world again. But truly, that was not the case. It took loving myself and becoming a whole person again prior to losing a single pound. I had to have a turning point. I hit rock bottom in my life knowing I was not going to be able to continue living the way that I wanted if I kept gaining weight. My world was getting so small, and I didn't want that for me, and I didn't want that for my family, for my kids. So I started taking care of myself. I started doing things for me and believing that I was worth the love and attention that I gave to everybody else, even in my bigger body. Once I did that, everything changed. That's when I took the initiative to call my doctor and start on a weight loss medication. That's when I started walking every day and taking time to myself. That's when I quit eating fast food 5 to 7 times a week. That was destroying the inside and the outside of my body. When I started eating at home instead and feeding myself whole, nutritious foods that were filling me up with protein and fiber and all of the nutrients that I need to live this full, amazing life that I wanted to have. Once I had made that decision to start taking care of myself, and then eventually the pounds started to come off once I started on tirzepatide, I started noticing that I was putting myself back out into the world. Now, this is a process because I had spent about 5 years receding from my world. So it wasn't just like a light switch flipped and I was able to be who I was before. It took baby steps. It took putting myself out there in little uncomfortable situations and being able to learn, oh, I'm okay. I can do this. I'm proud of myself. I can do hard things. And every time I did a little thing like that, like talking to a new friend, like reaching out to an old friend that I hadn't talked to in a while, putting myself into a new situation where I was going to be meeting a new group of people. All of these little steps were helping me get to the point where I am today, where I am so confident and so proud of myself and the work that I've done that I can go into any situation. I can go onto any pickleball court and play pickleball with anybody. Even though I don't have the skill level like a lot of the people that I play with, I am not very good at pickleball. Actually, I'm a lefty. I'm left-handed, and I started playing pickleball right-handed. Don't ask me why, but everybody else was playing right-handed, so I was just trying to conform with this right-handed world. So it took me about a year before I realized, oh, hey, I should probably try to play left-handed because I'm left-handed. So now I've been playing left-handed, but I have this weird habit where I'll switch from left hand to right hand. And I'm all cattywampus when I play, but the most important thing is I have fun. If I'm playing on a pickleball court with people, no matter if they are just beginning or if they're superstars, I am going to bring a smile and a good time to the court. And I think it's so important to know what your gifts are and what you can bring to the world, whether it is at pickleball or another activity that you're doing or other situations in your life. Being really solid and confident in who you are and what you offer and what you're bringing to the table is a really awesome way to move through the world. And that is really my wish for all of us, that we might find our place in the world. Because if you're like me, you have spent years, maybe decades, maybe your full life feeling out of place, feeling like you have been constantly in the background, feeling like you are doing your best to hide behind the crowd and make yourself as small as possible. So this is my challenge to you. Get out there and do something hard. Do something new. Do something fun. Do something for yourself. So let me know what it is. What are you going to be doing to take yourself out into the world and challenge your body, your mind, your spirit, and challenge yourself to live your new life to the fullest? Let me know in the comments.